And boom, Japan. Minasan ohayou gozaimasu, Senso-ji desu.
Dakota desu.
And today we're going to explore Akihabara in Tokyo. It's weeb capital. It's the capital of anime and everything geeky and nerdy and all kinds of retro goodness in there. And we're just going to go look around the shops and have some fun. And then after that, we're going to go explore the temple of Senso-ji. I think it's called Senso-ji, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, in Asakusa, and see if I can buy a yukata, because we're going to go to Nikko in a couple of days to a ryokan, and I want to look the part. They call me Mellow Yellow, quite rightly. Well, here we are, Akihabara Electric Town. Although it's still pretty cosmopolitan as places go, you know. It's not like anime paradise as one might expect, but it's a good place to come and just have a lot of really silly, outlandish fun and do some nerdy shopping and things like that. It's a bit of an 80s, 90s throwback. There's lots of characters on posters all over the buildings. There's maid cafes like this one over here, which I've been to twice before. But Mr. Dakota here is a bit too chicken to do it.
I'm not doing it.
There's Sonic over there carrying him on her shoulders. You know, being in Akihabara, and not for the first time, I'm really aware of just how many like teenagers and even people my age there are that dream of coming to this place where they can indulge their interests and their fantasies to their heart's content. But having come to Japan a few times now, I feel a sense of obligation to set your expectations properly, because as you just come out onto the street, it's not going to be anime paradise vomiting all over like in massive firework displays. But if you go into the shops, you will really see loads of things that you really want. It's all inside the shops, it's not on the streets. So don't be disappointed when you come out of Akihabara station, because the Japan you've got in your head, bluntly put, does not exist. But if you go into the shops in Akihabara, you'll find everything you want. Trust me. So I'm in a store in Akihabara called Traders, which has loads of retro games and all kinds of other things. And I've had like a little tradition of my childhood that I always used to bring my Game Gear on holiday with me, and I've done it this time as well. I don't know how much I'll actually play it, but I've just come into Traders and I've got Sonic Drift and Sonic Triple Trouble in Japanese versions on the Game Gear. They've also got Sonic Chaos, which is like, I can't get them all, but oh man, just beautiful to see them, really. Super Potato, the name of the store. And you know you've been in Japan too long when a name like that just does not throw you off one bit. I feel like a bull in a china shop, it's so tiny. There's 3 floors to this place. It's quite an inconspicuous little entrance though, on a side street in Akihabara, but well worth a visit. Game & Watch consoles. Dreamcast t-shirts, these cool Sonic ones. Retro gaming heaven in Super Potato.
All my life, ever since I started playing Pokemon games, I've always wanted to play Pokemon Green, but I didn't realize when I was a kid that the green version is only in Japan. And now that I'm finally here, I have my own copy of Pokemon Green.
Woohoo!
Granted, I might not be able to understand it, but I've played that game so many times.
And on the top floor of Super Potato, they have a retro arcade. Wow, look. Street Fighter. to be. Stinks of cigarettes in here as well. Well, that was a morning of shopping in Akihabara. What do you think of the place?
It's actually really not that bad. Thinking about this place all these years, back when I was a kid and everything, well, in Tokyo in general, I should say, a lot of the stigma behind it was kind of full on with robots, and it had all this crazy technology and everything. And over the years, seeing all the otaku culture, all the anime culture coming in slowly more into general mainstream society in America, I think people kind of over-exasperated the idea of what Akihabara is in general, because when you do come here, it's not full-on, oh my gosh, there's anime everywhere. There are spots of it here and there, but it's not exactly what you would probably expect that you would see something online, so to say. That being said, though, if you are actually to make your way into the shops, that's where you're going to see the full-on anime culture, all the game culture, anything really that you find that's like popular Japanese anime culture or otaku culture in America. You will find that inside the stores themselves. But yeah, just as a first timer coming in here, I just wanted to give my second opinion on it compared to what Ben said earlier. But in general, Akihabara is actually quite an enjoyable place if you know where to look.
And boom, Japan. So here we are at Senso-ji in Akasaka. It's the last remaining, I believe, temple in Tokyo that was not bombed down. I'm sure it's been restored over the years, possibly even partly rebuilt, but it's a major Tokyo tourist attraction. There's a massive marketplace with loads of touristy goods in a very long lane down there with lots of like stereotypically Japanese stuff. And Dakota's loving it.
This is incredible.
And the Tokyo Skytree is not too far from here either, just over there, with the highest viewpoint in all of Tokyo. Despite all the touristy drag of it, it really is a marvellous looking building. That lantern's really immense. Quite a good photo op. Might have to do that actually. Pretty rich smell of smoke around here from that incense pot. There's a lot of rattling noises in the background from people buying out their fortunes for 100 yen. Want to burn your eyeballs out?
I believe it's called smudging, and yes, I will.
Okay. I feel so pure. Well, Dakota's in line to say his appreciations. I'm just going to go and have a look inside and film as much as I can get away with in the shade, because it's quite hot now. Wow. Alright, look.
Oh my goodness.
So this is omikuji, and you draw a stick out here with 100 yen, and you get a stick with one of these symbols which represents a number, so then you pull out your fortune from the matching draw, and if you get a bad fortune, you can tie it up on this rack here to ward off the bad fortune. So let's give it a go.
Might be a minute, guys.
Is that it? That's a match, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. That's it, yep.
Good fortune in the future. Ooh, that's
Yay.
nice. So many troubles and problems invade your family business. Everything does not go so smoothly. A tiger demonstrates his spirit too much. Then you should be more modest defending its dashing. Then you will be safe. Do believe in gods earnestly, do your best, then everything will be fine in the end. Getting wealth and happiness, you may remain with them. Your hopes and desire turn out to be real by half. Take a long time to recover from sickness, but life will be safe. Most of your lost articles will be found. Take a long time to show around the man or woman you wait for. Building and moving house will be good by half. What's this by half stuff? There is no problem of travelling. Marriage will be good by half. There's no worry about employment. Well, seems a bit vague, but okay, thank you very much. Where do I put that back?
Yeah.
What's that? That's the same as mine, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't shake it enough. Oh well, that's your fortune. So having done that, we're now going to go down this beautiful marketplace street and see what nice souvenirs and treasures we can find. So I'm just in this little store in Asakusa. I'm trying on a couple of yukatas.
And also it has cranes on it.
Cranes,
means
yeah.
long life and happiness.
Oh really? Well, that sounds good.
And here is a more coverage.
How's that look?
Looks quite nice, actually.
Yeah? Yeah. And is there a matching belt to go with it?
Yes.
Oh, it's in the sleeve.
Yeah, in the
isn't
sleeve. Yes, comes with it.
it? Left on top, yes?
Yes. Yeah, that way.
Looks like a nice drape actually, I like it.
Yeah.
The big sleeve.
Yeah. Yeah.
Means like pocket.
I look like a god.
Yeah.
I won't go that
This is
far.
better.
Oh, that's lovely actually.
Yeah.
That looks incredible.
Yeah, color and patterns are more you like.
Yeah, that is you.
Is there any certain meaning for this pattern or?
This is just a traditional pattern. There's nothing of any
Flower,
meaning.
it's a flower, isn't it?
It's a kind of took from the kind of the crest.
A crest.
Yes.
Again, it feels like the sleeves are really short though.
Yeah,
You're-
a little shorter. Yeah.
Yeah. Are they supposed to be that short?
Yeah, it comes around. Yeah.
To around there?
Yeah, it's not so long sleeve.
I
Yeah.
thought they were meant to go here.
If you use for the special dancing or performance,
Oh,
you
okay.
have a long
No, I
sleeve.
definitely
But
won't be doing
yukata
that.
is just using house. If it's too long sleeve, doesn't convenient. So
I think this is a winner.
I think that's a winner, yeah.
yeah, there is
I'll
good.
take it.
Thank you.
多分サイズメビよく見る。で、ベルトサンプル。サンプルで、this also ね、ベルト inside the sleeve. Spot here.
Okay.
I think that looks great. That really suits you.
That's amazing.
The sleeves are really good length on you as well. Really good sleeve length.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's it. I have a yukata, which is ready to take to the ryokan in Nikko. Guys, if you are coming down this very touristy street, please do keep an eye out for Fujiya because they are such nice people. They were very, very helpful and they helped me find a perfect yukata for my trip. So thank you very much to these guys. They're amazing. 2 thumbs up.
Damn, I look fly. Pretty fly for a white guy.
The last time I came to Asakusa was probably about 2001, 2002, something like that. I was about 14, 15 years old. And I haven't been here since. And do you know what? I know it's a massive tourist trap, but the souvenir shopping is absolutely excellent. It's not overrated, I don't think, at all. Asakusa is brilliant. If you want souvenirs for people back home, definitely come here and see Senso-ji while you're at it. It's just a beautiful part of Tokyo that looks a bit more traditional. It's fantastic. Highly recommended.